like with this stuff. We all know it. Like, no matter what these people want to say, I think if they are trying to get rid of the possible side effect where you end up with schizophrenia, then that's huge. Because, like, I don't know about LSD so much, but I had an experience myself on MDMA, and I think that had to do with just being street drugs. Like
Well, yeah.
way back when I was a kid in university, being an idiot, did that stuff 2 nights in a row, and ended up getting sleep deprived, ended up having drug-induced psychosis, and going to the hospital to get a sleeping pill, basically, and slept for like 16 hours, maybe less, maybe more. I really have no idea. I was that out of it for a while, and everything was good after that. It was pretty wild, but came through to the other side. But yeah, I couldn't imagine that being permanent or being 10 times worse. And I don't think we know enough about whether that's just something that is going to happen and is activated early, because I came back. Like, I'm like, knock on wood, that stays, but I would hate if that happened to anybody and they were stuck that way. So
for sure.
So
and I definitely think that's
I understand Joe Rogan saying like it's not for everyone, but I do really think it's for everyone. It's just like the lowest dose possible is the best thing you can do, because if you're gonna smoke weed, then you might as well take a 0.1 of psilocybin mushrooms if they're both illegal in your area. Like,
yeah. True.
But yeah, what do you think, Todd?
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking.
You pump for the recreational market. You pump for the recreational market to go worldwide with the truffles coming out of Amsterdam and
that'd be sick, man. Like fucking right on, man. I want to try those real quick. But I don't know.
That's the decriminalization
I feel like
movement. And that's the complete, well, not the complete opposite of this capitalist biopharma movement. Because I think there's players out there that want to create patented drugs, and there's players out there that want to bring therapy to the people, and there's players out there that want to decriminalize, and then there's completely illegal operations that I came across on Instagram. Even full websites.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to look for them. Like, they're even advertising on Google, these illegal websites. Like,
it's pretty crazy. The internet's made it like way too easy to sell drugs, it seems like. But
it's a good and a bad thing, because unfortunately with the transactions happening the way they do, there's no way to be positive you're getting the product you're looking for.
Yeah, that's lab really the tested problem.
Like, that's what I think is crazy. Like, I can't believe Joe Rogan's against legalizing drugs. I like,
is he?
Well, he says like, oh, there'd be problems. Like, it'd be like, but look at alcohol prohibition. Like, alcohol was so much more deadly when it was prohibited.
Yeah, exactly. When it was made.
Like, I want safe doses. I want, like, I maybe you have to go to a vending machine and you have to put your health card in to get this stuff. And we don't completely get rid of a black market for people that have a serious addictions problem. But then you can, like, whatever we can do to make it accessible and legal and safe, whether that's just injection sites and test kits being openly available and decriminalizing possession but not trafficking, or whether that's creating this is a choice to go to your pharmacy and get whatever amount's good for 6-hour period or 12-hour period or 24-hour period or whatever we think is safe. We got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Cannabis happened. We got 10 milligram edibles out. 10 milligram. I can't even buy enough edibles to get high off that. Like, I can't afford $200 worth of edibles to take 400 milligrams. Like,
it is ridiculous.
So but at the same time, like, it's better than nothing. It's a million times better than nothing.
Yeah, at least we can keep pushing for more, you know.
at least we're adults. Like
Yeah.
it's just mind-blowing to me that the states has war on drugs. When you go to places like Ohio,
Oh, it's insane.
and they don't even have to wear a motorcycle helmet. So you're telling me someone can choose not to wear a motorcycle helmet, but they can't choose to smoke marijuana.
Yeah, man.
But cigarettes are cool.
Well, you don't want to start shit with like outlaws.
Yeah,
that's what happens with the helmet rule.
I
that's
guess
way
that's
more
what,
dangerous, Jason. That's a whole nother. Don't fuck with the helmet rule, man. That's a dangerous fucking rule.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot. They do have guns there.
You know, yeah, man.
I mean, the illegal drugs are not a problem that those outlaws have.
They hide their drugs though in the bike. If they're not wearing their helmets and they're getting arrested, you know, that starts lots more issues. Yeah. There's layers to this, Jason. Layers.
If I was a police officer in one of those states, I'd be pulling everyone who wore a helmet over. And just so they have to take it off while I question them. And if they don't, I'd be like, it'd be probable cause to search their bike and their helmet.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like a cop, I just pull everyone over. Every other car. I'd be like, eeny, meeny, miny, your car.
Glad you're not a cop.
For sure.
Would never be one.
That's why I'd never make the force.
Yeah, I
tell them that too right in the interview.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I would never be a cop for the same reason I'm not a public accountant. Like, even if I was pumped for it and went to go be a police officer, I just couldn't do it at the end of the day. Like, there's no way I could help the government enforce these ridiculous rules they put on us.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a lot of rules that are very important, and police officers are very important. But like you said, I'm not a sharp enough tool to be certain that I'd be good at being a police officer. And a lot of police officers are bad. So I wouldn't want to add to that population.
I just feel like it's such a hard job to like do good at. But that's exactly it. You wouldn't want to just be another asshole.
Yeah. Cause 100% it's hard to do good at. Like, you're obviously trying to protect and serve the community. And even if you are the best police officer at doing that, you're still a human who's going to think the way humans think and get choked up and want to pull the trigger on your gun and shoot someone because you're fucking scared to death. They're going to shoot you first. Like,
oh yeah,
I understand that, but I also can't support it.
I've also seen that video of that cop shooting a guy in the back and then pouring crystal meth on him. Yeah, exactly. That's not just a Dave Chappelle joke. Yeah,
that's real life.
A legit thing that happened.
Yeah, which is why Dave Chappelle's amazing.
Hilarious.
Yeah. but yeah, that's a lot of crazy shit we kind of went in on Russia there. Hopefully we can cover China.
Yeah, that's the next plan. China's brainwashing. It's supposed to be more expansive. Different techniques, I think. They have a lot more different techniques.
Less
non-machine or drug involved.
True. Well, they do have a way bigger population.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And I also think they are kind of like, drugs can easily be adulterated, and that was kind of the biggest thing why I even told my story about MDMA, because like it's just not a great way to have things exist. Like, it's dangerous. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Do you want your kids going out and having that experience?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to do it one way or another. Like, no matter,
would you rather have good MDMA, or would you rather have rat poison and MDMA?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want, like, are you going to take Adderall or meth? Like, are you going to give your kid with ADD Adderall or meth? Like, either way, it's probably not good for them.
Exactly.
But when push comes to shove, some people decide to give their kid Adderall. They're never going to give them meth, but it's basically the same chemical compound, just sold under a pharmaceutical name. Yeah.
They've just convinced people that, you know, they need it. It's a missing compound in their brain, not meth.
Gets you super active. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing too with these biopharma companies and stocks, like, who knows if any of this is MK Ultra reenacted. A lot of, like, as we saw that what happened with the bailouts back in 08, 09, like the auto companies that got bailed out and were government owned ended up on the stock exchange. No one bats an eyelash at that. Maybe Saudi Arabia bought 10, 20% when the stock market dipped. Like they were buying up 10, 20% of everything. They bought a lot of Carnival. They bought a lot of hotels. They own a lot of Tesla stock already. Like that. And again, that's another big issue with the corporate state. Like if it's not controlled by the government, it could be controlled by other governments.
Yeah, easily.
And all that takes is one or two board members to say you should be doing this instead of that, or putting their influence in, or doing a corporate takeover. And that's just dollars. So yeah, economic warfare is real. It exists. We may or may not be in a Cold War, but
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, it's hard to say we're not.
Definitely an economic Cold War. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, it's a great time for psychedelic drugs and research.
Yeah.
I've been loving it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. But
it's only gonna get better from here, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Just like our friggin' pod.
Just like our friggin' pod.
And the news show, yeah. So yeah.
Trip report.
Getting back into the stuff there. I think, like Todd said, LSD was one of the materials tested in the MK Ultra program, and
was the main.
It was the main choice of weapon. So we're gonna have a lot of topics to cover, not just China and stuff that may or may not have had drugs and mind control psychedelic experiments research that way, but we're gonna get deep into different ideas, like Charles Manson and his ties to LSD culture,
CIA operations,
operations, yeah, and also other crazy things that may or may not have went down.
Yeah, just wherever the research takes us, the psychedelic research. We're just trying to get to the bottom of drugs, where they come from, where they're going, and how governments are involved with them.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to keep up with that cool shit, if you don't, tell us why. Comment down below. We want to hear your thoughts and ideas and all that other stuff. If you're not comfortable commenting, you can email, you can text, you can leave a voicemail. We've got that information below too. If you prefer IGTV, we're there. Follow us. You can catch us on IGTV. Same time, Fridays, 4:20 PST. And if you want to watch a trip report, you're going to just have to wait around to see when they come out each day. If you want to watch the full show, you can do that Monday mornings. Again, 4:20 PST, Monday mornings. Start your week off with the boys. End your week with the boys. Have a great weekend. Do whatever the hell you want with it. We're going to be there. Going hard with the psychedelic drugs.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Turning on and dropping out. And again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, do all that fun stuff.
Follow us for sure. Like all our videos.
Yeah. And tell us what you like and want to hear more of.
Yeah.
If you're listening to the audio version, don't forget to put that 5-star rating.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
Bong, Toke production.